So we just need to know, have you ever caught somebody cheating on you? Have I caught somebody cheating on me?
Where's my first caller at? What do you call them?
Not my first caller.
Y'all know I caught somebody cheating.
Oh, yeah, because I don't want to tell your story.
Y'all know I caught somebody cheating. You know how you got that intuition, that women intuition, right?
Yo, you got to trust that intuition.
You got to trust sometimes, bro. I was asleep, y'all. I swear y'all was asleep. Someone woke me up like, go through her phone. I was like, what the fuck? I heard a voice say, go through her phone, right? Man, so I went through her phone. I tried to. Red flag number one, her passcode was changed. Passcode, I said, oh, this bitch think she didn't change her passcode. All right, bet.
If somebody want to tell their story, just
be ready.
Come and join in on the live. Request to join in, because girl called me talking about she was with my girl for 6 months.
Okay, Danya, hop on the live.
Come on, Danya, we need to hear your story. Right there she is.
Where's she at? Danya Brown. Oh, wait.
We trying.
What's up with it? What's the other name? Nah, I send y'all the request. Don't be out scared. All right, come on.
What's up?
I can't get on the live right now.
Why not?
I'm getting dressed.
On the live.
Oh, okay.
Wait, it's two people.
Y'all really want to hear my story because it's real bad.
Who else is that? Y'all somebody got to show their face.
Oh, not me.
All right, we're gonna bring you right back up. We're gonna bring you right back up.
I got
I click out of one. So, this IG.
Hey, Lord.
I don't know.
This.
Oh yeah.
All right, one at a time.
Okay.
All right, Diane Marie.
Okay, so let me tell y'all real quick. So I'm gonna make the long story short, whatever. So I was coming to Atlanta to surprise my ex and get an Airbnb for her, just so she can, maximize her income or whatever. So she like, well, I want to go to Atlanta too, because me and my friends want to go to First Fridays. I'm like, no, you really don't want to go, right? I'm like, you really don't want to go. You only want to go because I said I was staying with a certain person. So you didn't want me to stay with my best friend, right? So she was like, well, me and some of the girls are going to get an Airbnb and we all can go in on the Airbnb. I would love for you to stay. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and stay. So I sent my bread or whatever. Whoop. Sent my bread, whatever. So she just started acting a little weird and stuff like that. When we were down there, just talking to me crazy, being very aggressive, whatever. So we in Atlanta, I was like, okay, why she keep talking to me crazy? So that was the first day she was talking to me crazy. I'm trying to think of what else happened. So the first night, everything was cool, but it was kind of weird because she was just acting a little different in the Airbnb.
Don't you hate when somebody act different?
Yeah, she was acting real different. Like we wasn't together or something. Like it was just like, we were just like enemies. And it just threw me off because I'm like, it's just, I don't know, whatever. Let me get to the point. So it's kind of gonna be different stories because it happened like a 3 day different stuff happened in 3 days. So I would say I'm gonna get to the point. One of the nights, she had went to one of y'all parties, of course, and I was at another event with some of my other friends.
See, that was your problem right there. You went to another party.
You went to the wrong party. It's your fault. You got cheated off.
The wrong one. So a few people on my team calling me and texting me like, are you and so-and-so still together? I was like, yeah. And then they was like, well, it's given that, she here with a female, and she's sitting between some female legs. So I'm like, oh, no.
At our party, too, right?
Huh?
At our party?
Yes.
I remember that night, and I was like, where the fuck is Diane?
Right. And so I get there. I'm like, so I told her, come outside. I'm like, why is you sitting between her legs? Well, because there's nowhere to really sit. She could have sat between anybody else's legs, but you know what I mean? No
Yeah.
excuses. Oh, yeah, I remember I talked to you about that XL too. I was like, when I get to Texas, oh, I'm leaving. And guess what I did? I left.
You did.
Yo, but even though that's so small, like sitting between someone's legs, that's so disrespectful.
That's so bold for a person who, cause like you like known in Atlanta, right? So like for you to be known in Atlanta, your business partners, your girl at your business partner's party,
Yep.
and she always another girl. She is bold.
She was so bold, like bold. That's not even it. So we get in the car or whatever, and we in the car or whatever. She just talking crazy, and I'm like, what? Still talking crazy after the party. I said, you are really an embarrassment. Whatever. So that happened.
Okay.
You're an embarrassment. So we get back to the Airbnb. I hop in the shower. Her and the other girls at the table playing a game. And mysteriously, the girl that she was with, I came out the bathroom and her shirt was up, her bra was off. Everybody in there, they playing some kind. Yes, they playing some kind of game.
That's just disrespectful, yo. Like she ain't have no respect.
That's
yeah. And then she was in there too. I'm like, so this what we doing? And so what I did, I started packing my bags and whatever. I said, I'm just about to go. I put my shit by the door. Cause stop playing.
Lady.
So,
it's a wrap for you, baby.
Okay. So I'm on the phone with my sister, and she just got basically saying, who the fuck you on the phone with? All kind of stuff or whatever. They didn't try to fight me in front of everybody. Like, what's up? What's up? I'm like, what's up? You know, like, what's up? We can fight. And then,
hey, cheaters be like the most defensive. Right. That's the crazy part.
Right.
Yep. And then they end up breaking up the fight.
And
of course,
beat her ass.
Yeah. And when they broke up the fight, of course, one of the girls had went with her outside, which is the girl she was messing with. Yep. And then the other girls took me to the room, whatever, right? And so I'm like, something just don't seem right. But of course, I had to call Grandma. Can I come stay at the house for the night, please?
Look.
Right. You did come over.
Like 5 o'clock in the morning, I think all this shit was going down. So after that, whatever, get back to the Airbnb the next day. I said I got back on my phone. Get back.
Look, that's your ex trying to sabotage you.
Yeah. So we get back to the Airbnb that I stayed gone for a long time. She was like, I just don't think it's best that you come back. First of all, I paid my bread. I'm coming back, right? So I came back and whatever. And the girl sitting on the counter under the blanket. They all smoke a hookah. She's standing next to the girl under the blanket too. It was real bad, like bad. Under the cover.
See, all right.
And then didn't even
see, all right.
Play the game or anything, nothing, right? So after that, next, I say the nighttime. No, it was the same night. My ex was like, let's do
it going on right here.
My ex like, let's do a movie night. I said, well, if we're doing a movie night, I'm going to sit by you. I'm not sitting by nobody else because, like, what the fuck?
Right.
So after that, I was like, you know what? She went in the back room talking to the girls like, oh, my God, Danya's getting on my nerves and whoop, whoop, just whispering. But then I was walking through the hallway. I said, so you talking about me? What's up? You talking about me? Like, it was so, yes. And so after that, whatever, I said, I'm not even going to watch a movie with them. I was like, y'all can go ahead and do what y'all do. And I stayed in the room. So I'm staying in the room. I come out, I say maybe like 30, 45 minutes later and catch her laying up with the girl on the couch. Everybody on the couch. She laying next. And then the girl that we know, I ain't even going to put her name out. You know who I'm talking about. The one that got, you know.
Yeah.
They laying next to her. And I'm like, damn, you could have told me that this was going on. You know what I'm saying? So after the movie, I said, you know what? I'm not even going to trip. The girl who my ex was messing with, she came back there, was like, I don't even fuck with this shit. I'm sorry, dying, woo, woo. Okay, whatever. So after that, I go in there. They both then fell asleep under the cover together. I pulled the cover like
under. See, I'm not gonna lie. You tolerated too much disrespect.
I did.
You did.
And I'm not even like a toxic person to be with, but when you do stuff like that, but you know what? The reason I didn't beat her ass or the other girl ass, because first of all, I'm already done. I'm mentally checked out of this relationship, and I was low-key mentally checked out before I even came to Atlanta. But you know how you just try to
but bitches still be needing their ass, baby.
Yeah.
Bro, I would have been in jail.
For real.
I would have been like, yo.
So, after that, we stayed up until the next day, because first of all, ain't nobody going to sleep in this motherfucking house. We stayed the whole house stayed up till the next day.
I ain't get no sleep because of y'all. Y'all ain't get no sleep because of me.
So after that,
all right,
so
but
after
look,
that, we ever.
No,
So
it's
one of her
more.
friends
There's
came
more.
down from Chicago, and when her friend came down from Chicago, her and the girl, my ex and the girl, basically snuck out the house and took the other girl to the airport, and I didn't even know that she left. And the girl that we all know knew that they were going to the airport and didn't say nothing, right? Yes, didn't say shit. So she in the living room talking to me and whatever, and of course telling other people, I don't want to hear what you got to say. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about myself right now. So they was gone for a minute. I said, so you wasn't gonna tell me you was going to the airport? Mind you, the friend she dropped off at the airport, she was trying to talk to that friend too, on top of the girl she was messing with. Yes.
Damn.
She met this girl during Pride. They were all in the group chat, but I didn't know in the group chat, and I didn't know until it was posted in y'all know who close friends. And I was like, oh, I didn't know y'all was in
the
the
hands.
yeah,
The hands started
I'm like, what? I'm like, hold on. So that happened, whatever. So we get to the airport, and I went up to the little flight attendant people. I said, can y'all please change my seats? Because I don't want to sit by this girl I'm getting on the plane with, change my seat. So they changed my seats, talking about you ain't have to do all of that. So that was that, whatever. Got on the plane. I got back to Texas, okay? You know when you get to doing this, the story is good. I got back to Texas and whatever. I packed my stuff the same day I landed. Then that next morning I got on the road, drove from Texas to California. Stop playing with me.
Wow.
One thing about
How long is that drive?
26 hours. I think.
Bro,
I could be
you
wrong.
was not playing. You was
She made
not
it in
playing.
19. She made it in 19.
Right. She was not
I
playing.
did. And guess what? I made her pay for my gas, and her dumb ass did. And my hotel.
First of all, this is childish.
So that was that, whatever. So when we was in Texas, they all was on phone. Like, why is everybody on that girl head? They on her head. Like the whole friendship group fell out. The girl no longer best friends with her best friend. Everybody in that group fell out. They're no longer friends because of that situation. It was supposed to be a little fun friend group, but you wanted to chase after me because you thought I was probably doing something different in Atlanta. Mind you, I'm trying to put some bread in your pocket, trying to do an Airbnb for you. You know, so I'm like, that's not my type, you know. But you know, that's what happened to me. And it's girl's time to heal, but I'm healed, okay?
Yeah.
I'm glad you got up out of that because it's the audacity for me.
It was so
Okay, look, I'm not into fighting the girl that they're cheating on me with because really the person you're with owes you the respect.
I want to smack that hole too.
But y'all gotta let us know, like the way that she disrespected you in front of your face, now bitch you deserve to get smacked too. Because now it's not about her, it's about you blatantly disrespecting me.
Right.
But I would have to call people.
It's not even that. There's more to it. So I think a week later, she moved in after I left. Mind you, right? She moved in with her after that. I think a month later, I could have my day stuff. I think a month later, she got her name tatted on her hand. After that, she got engaged to her. Bitch, you don't know her.
They say, yo, karma's real. That's a fact.
And then they not even together. After all of that.
Did all of that just to end up not together.
The same month we broke up though. Karma's a bitch, right?
Fucking month, bro. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a stud.
Yeah.
These studs.
These studs. Let me tell y'all, it's the cute studs that be the most toxic ones.
All right,
and they love playing victim too. Like they were the one that's the victim and shit.
Oh yeah, they gonna play that.
All right, Danya, thank you for sharing that with us.
I'm glad you're healing, girl.
I feel like you, even in those 3 days, is just too much disrespect.
I'm not a drama girl. I don't like to fight, but if I have to, I will. But I'm not doing all that. I'll just leave you. I'm an Aries, baby. We get up and leave. Y'all don't know.
Okay.
But all right,
I'm glad you got out of that. Like you did not play. Like, cause some people be like, yeah, maybe you can change. No, fuck that. One and done. Like we is not taking no cheaters back. You only got one time.
Yeah, leave that. Take note.
All right, we gonna bring somebody else on.
Yeah, thanks for sharing your story. Heal, baby, heal.
Yo.
Heal, baby, heal. Woo!
Who else got a story? Who else got a story to tell? Look. Cause
hot.
That was.
I'm getting mad all over again.
Nah, because like.
She was at church praying. Let's get Lyric on here. Lyric Monet. This was at church praying. Send a request, Lyric.
Afro. Afro.
Oh yeah, I gotta get Tabby on here too. Is she on here? It's a wrap for you, baby.
Yo, cause people, I'll be feeling like in 2023, like just leave them. It's way too easy to even get caught
It's
up.
a whole
like,
lot of bitches in the sea. It's a whole lot of.
There's some hoes in this house. Bitch, we really do this.
What up?
What's up?
You got your story. You gotta sing your story to us, alright? Sing your pain.
Hey man, it's already in the song. Y'all already know that.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead. Let us know your cheating story.
I'm gonna keep it short because I ain't go through as much as Danya. Like,
She gave us the whole.
Yeah. So basically, at the time, me and my best friend and our girlfriends were living together. Like we was in one apartment. My best friend and my girlfriend at the time did not get along for whatever reason. I mean, I found out later it was because my best friend at the time liked me, so she was like jealous and trying to break up the relationship. But I didn't know that because I was young.
She not good for you.
And I thought everybody had a good heart, you know what I mean? So one particular night, you know, this was before I was up. So I was walking, taking Marta, you know what I mean? And we stayed by a Kroger. So we had rode in my best friend's car to go to Kroger. And they ended up getting into it in the Kroger over some fucking, I think, butter. Like, one person wanted one kind of butter. Another person wanted a different kind of butter. Yeah, so I already know. Look, check it. I already know some shit is going on. I'm like, butter, bitch, get the Lando Lakes. I don't give a fuck. Petty. Yeah. So they end up getting into it. And my girlfriend like, I'm not getting in the car with her. So I'm like, well, you got to, bitch, because I'm not walking, baby. Do you see me? I'm not doing that. We riding in this car. So she was like, just leave me here. So she won't get in the car. So I ain't gonna count. It was late. But you grown. I left. I went with my best friend. Like, you don't want to get in the car. I'm not gonna drag you. Like, whatever. So she comes back to the apartment maybe like 30 minutes later, but she's packing a bag. She don't think I know she's packing a bag. Yeah, you should have got your ass in the car. It's butter. We got the Land O'Lakes. That's the kind you wanted. You should have got your ass in the car. So anyway, she packing a bag, but think I don't know she packing a bag. So she's like, I'm just about to go for a walk. But I see her like texting on the phone, so we arguing, going back and forth, and she feel like I ain't defend her. I'm like, you ain't give me an opportunity. You just decided to walk out the store.
The best friend,
you didn't allow me. Yeah, like you didn't even allow me to defuse the situation. You took it into your own hands and then allow me to, be that protector that you want me to be. So she's like, I'm going for a walk. So I see the bag in her hand. So I'm like, all right, well, her auntie live here. Maybe she going to her auntie house, right? So shit, about 45 minutes passed and I don't hear nothing from her. So I'm like, hey, you okay? You good? You said you was going on a walk. Mind you, it's like 11:30 at night at this point. So I'm like, you good? She talking about, yeah, I just went for a walk. I just need to clear my head. So another hour goes by, y'all. And she's like, oh, I went, we did where we stayed at. It was a big church, like across the street from the neighborhood. So she was like, I just came over here to pray and to talk to God about our relationship. And just, and I'm like, is the church open? And she was like, no, I'm just in the parking lot. Like, it's a nice night. And so I'm like, well, do you want me to come sit with you? Because it's late and, I'm worried. You out there. Like, we was real young at the time. I was like 21. She was like 19. So, like, we was real young. Yeah. I'm like, it's Atlanta. So, mind y'all, she don't come home till 5 o'clock in the morning. Dang. She don't come home till 5 o'clock in the morning. So, I'm like, hey, calling her like, hey, where you at? She's like, I'll be back. I just can't come back right now. Da, 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 da. So she comes in at 5 in the morning. Mind you, like I said, I went up then. So we was in the air bed in the fucking living room, like just being honest. So she come in, you hear me rolling over. You hear the little squeak from the rubber from the air mattress. I'm looking at the door like, and I turn over and go back to sleep. So she comes in and lays next to me and cuddles me. So I'm like, you smell different. What's that smell? What's that? So she tried to kiss me. I said, your lips feel different. What's that? What's that? I said, don't kiss me. She was like, I prayed a lot about our relationship and I just, I know that you're the one for me and blah, 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 blah. So she gets up, I'm shrugging off at this point because I know something happened, but I don't know. So she started crying and she's like, I want to tell you what happened, but I don't know. I don't want you to be mad at me.
That's playing with God. God gonna be
So she was like, something real bad happened to me tonight. That's why I was afraid to come home, because something real bad happened to me tonight. And I was like, couldn't be too much. God ain't finna let too much happen in his house.
Okay.
So what happened? So y'all,
not the law.
she gets up, goes to the bathroom. I see the phone going off. This is when POF was real hot in Atlanta. I see the little fish on the screen. It's like 7 notifications. It's 7 notifications. So I'm like, hey, what's this? So she's like, I need to tell you about what happened to me tonight. I can't talk about that right now. So she get up, go to the bathroom, come back. I'm like, tell me, baby, you can talk to me about anything. I already know it's some bullshit, but I need to calm her down enough to feel like she could tell me, so I could tell her to get the fuck on. That's what happened. Right. So she says, well, I was at the church and I was praying and I was on my knees. And I was like, okay, people be praying on their knees. That makes sense. And she said, and a van pulled up in the parking lot. So I'm looking crazy. Y'all know I'm looking crazy because a van pulled up in the parking lot. And she said, and a man hopped out the van and pushed.
But not you at the church porch. Like, come on now.
I said, you mean to tell me he violated the Lord's land? He done came on the Lord land to snatch you up. And baby, we neither one of us was little. So what do you mean he snatched you? That had to be a big man. What do you mean he snatched you out? What do you mean? So I go in detective mode. I said, well, there's a camera right there. It's a camera right here. A camera facing from the apartments. And there's 2 cameras right there at the church. I know because I've been over there. So let's go ahead and call the police. Because she basically was saying that he abducted her and he raped her. That's what she was saying. So as soon as I say that, she was like, well, he didn't actually rape me. He just tried to, he just put me in a van. So I'm like, okay, well, let's at least get the tag number and everything. Like, I got you, baby. I'm here for you. I mean, he would not get away with this.
See, that's where your lie go too far. Like,
too far. So then she like, well, actually, I fought my way, so I didn't, like, get in the van. What's up? So I didn't,
Sorry, that's not doing people got justice.
She like, I didn't get in the van. So anyway, long story short, she finally admits that she picked a fight with my best friend because she was talking to a dude on POF. She was talking to a dude on POF, an app that she wasn't even supposed to have. She wasn't even supposed to have, okay? She was talking to a dude. The dude said, let me take you out. She said that she told the dude she ain't want to have sex. She ain't want to do none of that. And he was like, oh, no, we just going to watch a movie. And she just had been so depressed lately and needed to decompress. But when she got over there, the dude wouldn't let her leave without having sex. I said, well,
the math ain't math.
It's not math then.
Air out that air mattress right at that time, bitch. You have been sinking, okay?
No. I said, wow. I said, thank you so much for trusting me with what happened to you. And I'm sorry that things didn't go according to plan and that, stupid games win stupid prizes. I do apologize about that. I said, your aunt still live near here? And she was like, yeah, she lives pretty far. I said, I think you should probably call her. You should probably call her.
Hey, hello.
And so, that's what
come get her.
Put her out of. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Y'all can see me?
That's her phone right now. Look.
Okay, my bad.
These exes are trying to get through.
It had connected to connected to Wi-Fi, but basically it wasn't my house to put her out of, but she was put out that day. And then, I'm gonna just add one more little part. She moved back to Chicago. It's somebody from Chicago women's. She moved back to Chicago. 3 months later, we were doing a long distance relationship. I felt like,
girl, why would you
listen. I ain't even gonna tell the whole story. I forgave her because she reached out to me and said she went to church and the pastor said reach out to everybody.
She keeps using God against you. She keeps using God against you.
She said she went to church. She said she went to church and the pastor said to reach out to everybody that she hurt. And she reached out to me. We ended up reconciling. So like we was in a relationship for maybe like 4 months. I was getting ready to move her back down. And I was like, you know what? Like she messed up, but she really been doing everything to prove to me. So 4 months later, I got on the phone. And I was like, look, I want to get married. I proposed to her. She broke down. Listen. That was me. That was me dumb as hell. She broke down crying and said she had a boyfriend the whole time that we was in the relationship the same time.
Let her cry.
Yeah. So that was that. That was that. And that's how I found out I got cheated on twice, both times with dudes. And shout out to my bisexual women that don't use their bisexuality as a reason to cheat, man. Like, Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all rare.
Nah, because it hit different when you get cheated on with a nigga. I'm sorry. That's just...
Cause, baby, I ain't finna lick where it's been stick. I'm not finna do that. I'm not.
That's that real dick. That's real dick and balls.
Correct, honey. I can't
that's
be doing
real,
that.
That's real coming out that dick.
That spicy sweat. I can't be doing that.
I can't compete with that.
I can't be doing it. I can't be
You know what? God forgive her. That's all I can say, because
I hope she's still with the Lord and in the church house. Because, baby, she with the deacon now, probably. She with the deacon. She with the
drummer.
deacon now.
Or the drummer. Yeah. But thank y'all for having me on the No Homo Show. That's my story.
I hope you done healed and learned your lesson, sister.
Oh,
amen.
My God.
Let the church say amen. Let's pray on that one. She doesn't stop cheating with the men's It's the using God.
All right. I know we got some cheaters on here. All right. We need to do. We need to ask y'all a few things. You know what I'm saying?
Who done cheated before? We want to talk to a cheater.
Just request to be on the live.
Still trying to get to the mindset of a cheater.
My friend, she's born again, so she don't even remember her past.
I don't even remember that. That is the old me. And you shouldn't do it again, okay? Got to be more careful. Tell us about your Instagram profile picture.
Hey, nah, you should tell us.
My shit. All right, y'all. So I was trying to verify my identity on Instagram, all right? And it said upload a picture, right? So I'm thinking just like I'm uploading a picture. So I'm just like, all right, whatever, boom. Took a picture looking crazy.
Where's your phone at?
I took a picture, right? And then I uploaded it, right? So then I'm like, wait, why does it go to my profile picture? You know what I'm saying? First of all, this the picture. This is my current profile picture for 30 days. So I'm thinking I verified my identity. I had to update my ID, all this extra, right? So then it's like, all right, boom, we've been verified. So I go back in and change my picture because I'm like, whoa, my picture, it say I can't change it, right? Till I delete my subscription. I deleted my subscription, but because my subscription is for a month long, this is my profile. No, you can't have this fucking picture. This is my profile picture.
Y'all can go to her profile and screenshot it. Y'all can zoom in.
I look like a damn Auntie Dyke, man. What the fuck?
Yo.
Looking crazy.
Yo, that's hilarious.
South Africa, what's up?
It's the accent. All right, who else?
Who a cheater, man?
Go ahead.
No, it ain't. Tavi, come on here and tell us your story. You had to put your makeup on and stuff. She had to pick a wig out. She said, y'all not about to catch me slipping on my pimpin'. Hey, make sure y'all share this live for us too if y'all still here. We're talking about cheaters, all right? And we definitely need...
I think you pressed cancel.
Oh, did I? I don't know how to work this shit, girl. Y'all saw my profile picture. I'm an auntie, girl. I don't know how to work this. All right, invite.
Yeah, and just close out. Yeah.
Did it work? Okay.
Yeah.
You're an idiot, woman.
What's up? What you say?
Because I'm at work, so I didn't even need to do all that.
Hey, Big Purr.
Hey, we know your ass got cheated on. Say no.
Which story do you want to tell us?
No.
I actually have been cheated on, but it wasn't even like being cheated on by an actual relationship that fucked me up. It was kind of like similar to Danya, just sitting around with club who everyone knew that I was getting played. And they were just laughing and kicking.
No, that's the fucked up shit.
Nah, that really is.
And was sitting in my house. And went as even farther, getting a whole bunch of team and was like, Todd, she's not doing that. I'm not doing that. Called me on FaceTime a couple weeks before my birthday, like, I just want to solve it because I don't understand why we're beefing because that's not going on. Just to pop out at Pride and be in a whole relationship.
Hold up, it's Pride for me.
Pride is toxic.
Y'all just imagine I'm working, y'all party, and the phone start going off, and everyone's sending a couple pictures, and I'm trying to hold bottles while holding back tears, like at Kiss Club.
Dance my pain away.
But let's get into the story. You know, are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
So I met this scrub at one of y'all parties in Sephora.
Damn.
Right before y'all had switched over. I'm coming out the club, and this night I was already irritated as fuck. So I come out the club and this girl's like, oh, my friend wants to talk to you. I'm like, well, your friend can come talk to me yourself because we grown as hell. So she comes up to me and she was a stud. This is why I don't date you people.
Damn, we're down 2 points.
Come on, stud.
Yeah, she was a stud. That's why I don't date you people. So she comes up to me and it's so dark and I'm so lit. I'm like, I give her my number, but I literally egged her for like 3 days because I didn't know if she was cute. So I was like, okay. So I went out that night. I think it was, I went to someone's birthday party. I came back. She like, can I FaceTime you? I'm like, it's 11 o'clock at night. Like, what if you're not cute? Now I have to pretend to be interested. Like, but she FaceTimes me and she's cute as fuck. So I'm like, okay. So from that day on, it just was a downhill spiral. So I bring around all my friends. I'm having parties.
You did that real quick. You was moving too quick.
That's been you, how
But no, everyone who knows me in Atlanta knows I used to throw parties. So it's like, if I'm dating you, I'm not going to be like, hey, go home while I throw a party and then you could come back after. That sounds suspect as fuck. So It's like, if I'm throwing a party with all the gang is going to come over. Didn't think the gang would be the one to betray me. You know what I'm saying? Like, didn't think I would be inviting the enemy in my own home. So I'm throwing a party.
Not the enemy.
I'm throwing the parties, things are fine. But then, like, she was already like a red flag. Like, she was like literally insane. She would do things like, we went to a basketball game and I'm watching the game and she like, you want me to go get her number? And I'm like, who? And she like, the DJ that you can't stop staring at. I was like, across the court? Like,
bitch, my eyes not even that good.
I was like, across
red
the
flag,
court?
real, red flag.
It only would get worse. Like, I would be hanging out with her and her friends. Like, if she left and her friend brought me like a napkin or a tissue, she would be like, you want my nigga? I'm like, your nigga handed me a paper towel. Like, she was like, no, you want my nigga? That's what you want, right? You want my nigga? I'm like, oh my God. But I stayed for like 10, 11 months. And then we went to our Halloween party.
It's always
the girl comes
parties.
Y'all better stop. Hey, stop bashing our parties, y'all.
The girl comes to the Halloween party and snatches my arm. And I'm like, what? Snatches me up in the Halloween party. She like, you dancing on Britt? I said, Britt is standing on the other side of the step. And I was like, we were talking. I think we was talking shit back and forth. And you know how foreplay could be on the section and then it was a stair,
right?
And you could be on the ground.
Right.
That's
because I don't like studs.
Talking.
I don't like studs no more.
That's how me and you was like chit chatting. And she was like, so you want Britt? You want Britt? I was like, you're a little off,
just insecure,
like,
bitch.
I was like, this is starting to unravel. So this night I get fucked up. I'm taking Henny to the head. We lit. This the Halloween. I think you was the Joker. I was Tinkerbell. Naira was the Clover. We was having a good. This was a good Halloween.
That was lit.
So by the time we get home, I'm like, girl, fuck you and your mama. Like, it's all good. Like, she comes in my house and she starts throwing shit off of my walls and she's flipping couches and she's
family
so
portrait.
Irate. Bro, she's so irate, she ends up punching me in my mouth. Like, it was an accident, but it wasn't accidental because if she wasn't acting like an idiot, it wouldn't have been it. Because what happened when she was trying to swing, it was so bad that I was so afraid that I had to go into my room, lock the door, and if anyone's ever been in my room back in my old apartment, I used to keep my window open. I broke the screen door out of my window so that I could go on the balcony while she was trying to break in my room, and so that I could come around the balcony and try to run out. That's how bad the argument, bro. Because she was like shaking my door. She was like, doo, 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 doo. And I was like, I only had two options when it come to fighting people: putting them in the hospital or being out. And I was in the military at this time, so I was like, man, I'm not gonna be my mugshot is not gonna be on the thing because a girl tried to put her hands on me and don't know how to act. So I was like, I'm just gonna eliminate myself from the situation. I end up locking myself in the room with my girl Siani. Shout out to Siani.
Hey,
my other room suite. I end up locking myself in the room with her. My head was so messed up from the punch and something hitting me. I had to go to the hospital. I wake up the next morning, this nigga had broke into the room with me and Siani, picked me up, put me in my bed, and was sitting at the bottom of the bed waiting for me to wake up.
That bitch is weird. Yo, it's crazy how crazy people are, yo. Or how thrown off people are.
So I was like, you know what? That was like when I'm sitting in the hospital with her explaining to my mama how I got in the hospital and who took me, I realized that 2 + 2 is not giving 4. So I was like, you know, this is gonna be the end. Da 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 da. We're, you know, we gotta go. But in true lesbian fashion, it's just never the end. So I tried to start moving on, and now she starts doing things. She started coming to y'all parties. She ain't never went out. She started coming to y'all parties. She started parking at my crib to come to the parties. Like, she started doing everything. So then we get cool enough. So then this girl, you know, I would name drop, but I'm healed. Not that I give a fuck, because I put her whole.
I want to know.
So this girl named Bree, who used to be a part of the New Wave gang. Bree, who used to spend a night in my house, sit in my house, be in my pictures, be at my parties. Something just didn't, it started to feel right. Like the interaction was already weird, but it started to get weirder. So I was like, so then they started popping up on vacations together and stuff. And I'm like, since when y'all get this cool, y'all go on vacations together? And she was like, they was like coming at me like, you're being insecure. Like, we would never do that to you and blah, blah, blah. And so we go to her birthday at an Airbnb and Bree is there. And Bree at the time had came with some.
You don't have to say the names.
And so
we just
at
being
the time
messy. You ran know you're gonna be messy with us.
Oh, extra messy because I did not give a shit. She comes to the Airbnb and I'm like, I thought y'all weren't this cool. You was just talking mad about this girl and how uninterested you were in her. Why is she at your birthday party? So that night, I stayed the night with her, and in the Airbnb at her birthday party, the girl breaks into the room, like, while we're sleeping, and is like, what y'all doing in here? I'm like, girl, mind our business. Like, what is you talking about? Like, so I'm asking her now, I'm like, bro, tell me what's up. Like, she's like, you're delusional. Everyone's flipping on me, like, you're delusional, you're crazy, da 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 da. So her birthday is May 15th. My birthday is May 28th. The week before my birthday, I get a call from the girl. She's like, I'm ready for us to settle this beef. I'm like, all right, what's up? And she's like, her exact words, I have zero anything going on with this girl, and it's really hurting my feelings that you could feel that way about me. I've slept in your house. You've assisted me with getting in the military. I would never do this to you.
You go out your way too much to lie.
Right.
So at this point, now I'm feeling like slightly bad, but like my intuition has never been on. So I'm like, okay, maybe if they're not messing around, they've crossed a boundary, maybe through a couple of text messages, and it's like, nobody wants to like say it. But so I'm like, okay, maybe I've gone a little hard with the y'all sleeping together. So I end up squashing it, beef or whatever. I even invite her out to my little event at the party. So as I'm sitting at the party on my birthday, you know, you guys had bought me a bottle and everything. Things was good. I could see out the corner of my eye that some texting is taking place. And I see the name. So I'm like, okay. So I go outside. I get the phone. Everything's deleted. I mean, everything. But people are not, you know, dumb criminals are always dumb criminals.
Facts.
So I go to Instagram. Everything is there. I mean, while this girl is calling me on my birthday, the girl is cussing out the girl like, you bought Tavia a TV and da-da-da-da-da and da-da. And so I ended it there. They still went on with delusional, and then they popped up in a whole couple. But then they stopped coming around, which I don't know why. No, who said I was going to beat them up? But they stopped coming around altogether, and now they're not even together. So they did all of that.
It be like that. They don't never be together, and they be looking so happy on the gram and shit, and they dealing with insecurities because, hey, if you cheated on this person, you might do the same shit to me.
And then lost a good friend because, like, you was a good friend to them. You know what I'm saying?
I was a good friend to them. I was putting them on. I was, like, trying to get opportunities. I mean, I brought sis into the new wave. I brought sis into my business. Like, I really rode for sis. When she had a birthday party, I was, like, one of the only people there. Like, when she had a going-away party, I planned it. And that's the stuff that you do. You let
Well,
I
you
did
know
on
they
my
saying
tour with
stud
you.
pussy is top tier, so I mean, if the cat was catting,
But it
it
wasn't
make it go a little
even
crazy.
catting because it wasn't even good. So I don't understand what we was going that hard for. Like, and you lived with your mama, so I really don't know what we was going that hard for. You didn't even have your own crib. You did all of that for a girl who didn't even have her own crib. It doesn't make any sense.
Hey,
It's getting hot in here.
Nah,
But
that's,
you know,
I'm
I'm
glad
Jill.
you're in a
I
better
like that.
place.
that's crazy.
You know,
I'm
I
glad
don't
you
don't
did.
play
Thank
about
you
me.
for sharing your story.
All right, Top. Fuck that hoe.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. All right, we got another one.
Always.
All right, little
But
piece of hair grease. Hey, I am crying.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Girl,
So
we
my
stressed
story is,
out over here. My heart pounding. I'm
girl, well, it's gonna be pounding even more when I tell you this.
hot. Yeah.
What happened?
Are you the
Girl,
cheater or you got cheated on?
no, I got cheated on, and
What
I was
Okay,
with
tell
happened?
us your
this
story.
girl. I was with this girl for 20-something years.
Damn!
Yeah,
You only
My bad.
23? You gotta
I was
be.
with her. I know I'm not 23. I've been gay my whole life.
Word.
So me and her, we started dating when I was like 12, like on little kid shit.
Damn.
Right.
Gay.
Yeah, gay, real gay. You know what I'm saying? So
At the
long
playground,
story
push.
short, like we get older, and I would say like in our 20s, she kept dealing with this girl. She kept saying it's my friend. I need a car, so she lets me use her car. Long story short, I'm like, well, why don't you get your own car? You got money saved up. Just get your own car. Why you got to deal with her?
Right.
So long story short, the girl family always had some type of vendetta against her. And I kept telling her, leave the girl alone. Just leave her alone. She will not leave the girl alone. Long story short,
Well.
she just passed away.
Wow.
Who? Which one?
My ex-girlfriend, my ex-wife. So, long story short, she kept dealing with the girl, telling me you not dealing with the girl, and the girl got her killed. So, you cheated on me with the girl, and
Damn.
she got you killed.
Like,
She set her up type stuff?
She went to her house to go pick up the car again. And when she got there, her brother and her friend was outside waiting for her.
what?
So she set her up.
So she set her up. So that is the ultimate. Oh my God! When it comes to
For
cheating.
real.
Like
So how did you deal with that? Like, did you still go to the funeral and everything like that?
Yeah, I still went to everything.
Was the girl there, or they already knew like the girl went to jail or some shit?
Knew, like they already knew.
I
They
don't
already
even know
knew.
what to say. Yeah, why they set her up though? Like they was beefing or something?
The family just didn't like her. Like the girl, I guess her mom was like really controlling or something, and was like controlling her money and everything. And my girlfriend, she's a good person, so she's like, no, like save your own. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them do this. Don't let them do that. So she kept getting into it with the girl family, and she fucked up. But yeah, that was the ultimate.
That's like
See, that's why.
it wasn't even
No,
worth
and
it.
that's why I be like, yo, you gotta do people right, because you don't never know how your karma gonna come back
And
to
it's
you.
so funny because the week before it happened, she was here, and I was like, something is telling me that girl is up to something.
So you was
because she was
still
like,
dealing with her?
I was still dealing with her,
Oh,
trying to like, I'm like, stop dealing with her, da 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 da. She's like, but that's just my friend. That's just my friend, da da da. I'm like, something telling me that she's up to something. And she's like, what you mean? I was like, well, she got her concealed carry or whatever. So she was like, yeah, she keep asking me for my joint. And I'm like, well, she never normally asks for that, right? She's like, no. So long story short, she got it a week before. And I kept telling her, I said, don't go over there, leave her alone. And her ass ended up dead. So I got betrayed, cheated, and you got taken away at the same time.
I'm sorry to hear that. That's a different kind of story.
Yeah, and the crazy part about it is we just had a baby and everything.
No.
Like we was married Like literally married. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, girl. That's a lot.
Right. Ain't this like the ultimate craziest cheating thing?
Yeah.
No, for real.
I was like, look, this her.
Damn.
That's
Peace, man.
That's the messed upness.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. But shout out to you for still being strong. I know you got to hold down for the kid and everything like that. So
yeah, I'm still there for a mom and everything goes.
Yeah.
I'm still there. So.
That's good. You seem like you got a good heart, girl.
Well, you single now? We need to get you a new boo?
I'm definitely single now.
What city you in?
I'm in DC, but I travel a lot. So
I was gonna say Baltimore because your accent like you from Baltimore.
DC,
oh God,
what's up?
no.
Said, oh no.
I'm originally from Philly.
Okay. We from Philly. Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing your story, man. Keep healing. And you already know we ain't dealing with no cheaters in 2023.
Thank you.
Every time y'all, always support. So keep a heads up. Love y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We
Take
gonna
care.
be in DC soon.
She said somebody slide the DMs.
All right, let's go now.
All right, take care.
All right.
Ooh, y'all got me holding my breath on this live. I don't think I can do another one.
Woo! All right, one more.
They said commercial break, right? Because
we gotta do it. Nah, yo, that's why I'll be like, yo, what happened at dark comes to light.
No, my mom have a friend who his girl was cheating on him, and he went to the nigga's house, and the nigga shot him and paralyzed him.
And then all your life, you're like, that bitch wasn't even
worth it. Y'all don't want to hear our story. If y'all want to hear our story, y'all gotta go watch the Homo show.
Oh my God.
CT, you still here? I'm trying to add you on the live. Hey.
What's up?
What's up?
Hey. Real quick, I see the shit. I said, oh no.
You said Q lame hoes, man. Q lame hoes right now, man.
These hoes is wicked these days, man.
Where you at on the beach or some shit?
Nah, right. I'm on the rooftop real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Okay.
just tap in real quick.
So you want to tell us about your cheating story or how you got cheated on? Which one you giving us today?
I don't cheat. I'm too
okay,
real.
period.
Okay, period.
Sons don't cheat.
Sons don't cheat, man. Come on, I'm trying to tell them.
I ain't gotta cheat. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, a little insight on lame hoes. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear that shit, you go like, damn, this shit real. So
because that shit sound like somebody that hurt you in that song, like for real.
Yeah, and I went straight to the studio. I ain't even call my homie. I was like, fuck that shit, dog. Like, hell nah. You ain't finna play with me. I'm finna make this shit go. Nah, but I was fucking with a girl, name unknown, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do all that. You feel me? She
Not
was
named
fucking with a nigga on. Nah, she was fucking with a nigga on the side. Whole time I really already knew, but she kept calling this nigga her brother. So I'm like, nah.
Damn. Brother shit?
Yeah,
that brother shit out.
I'm like, nah. You capping. Like, I already knew what type of time she was on, but I couldn't find the proof because I was like, man, I ain't about to go through her phone. I ain't finna be on no type of, you feel me, no sip shit like that. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just let that shit be what it is. And so I just really was like, man, I started seeing signs, and I'm like, yo, my intuition was crazy. So at one moment, I was just like, fuck it, I'm finna just tell myself the truth because I didn't want to believe it. I was like, damn, dog, I do not.
Hey, yourself.
Yo, like, I had to talk to myself like, fuck it, all right, like, you know what I'm saying? So, because she always used to play that gaslight and shit. She would be like, you're insecure. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about what nigga you with. All that type of shit. Like, I don't care about that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So she was just like on some real lying ass serial lying shit. So I was like, all right. I was like, let me share a phone. And that's the first time I said that. She was like, she just was scared. She was like, no, why you want to see my phone? Why you want to see my phone? I was like, nah, you good. You know what I'm saying? You doing you. And she was like, okay, you doing you. And I was like, nah, I'm not even on that type of time. So when she was sleeping, I just checked her phone. And I literally seen everything I needed to see.
You seen dick pictures?
She was taking pictures. She was taking pictures. And the crazy part, look.
Like, what type of pictures? What type of pictures?
Man, laid up pictures. Like, you feel me? Like, yeah. goofy shit. Like, and I was like, and I really was just like, yo, like I'm good off you. And she was like crying and all type of shit, like, yo, like your wife for going through my phone and this is not like, bitch, fuck out of here. Like,
trying to flip it on you though.
Yeah, like you try to flip it on me. I'm over here being a real solid motherfucker. I could really be fucking bitches. I really be on that type of time, like, but I'm really trying to do shit different. You know what I'm saying? But the bitch was on some goofy shit, and you know what I'm saying. And I was like, I knew that was him. Like, he would be calling her like late night type shit. I'm like, yo, come on, bro. Like, ain't no nigga gonna call you past 2 a.m. nigga.
Right.
You feel me?
Booty call hours right there. You already know what time it is. They calling at that 2 o'clock.
What y'all gotta talk about?
At 2 o'clock, them booty
Yo,
call hours.
come on. That's what I'm saying. Like, you ain't even respecting the space. Like, that shit was crazy. I was like, yeah, I'm done with bisexual bitches. That's over.
Yo, they keep saying it, man.
Nah, I'm done.
We need to interview a bisexual girl. She need to stand up for them because they not looking good.
We need a bisexual woman to come to the
quiet. I ain't never fucking with no bisexual female. Never in my life. Damn. That shit hurt. I was like, nah, yo. Hell nah. I ain't doing this shit. Cause it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already know what type of time. Like, it's like, damn, like, you really can't. It's a nigga. Like, what?
And that's nasty, yo. That's nasty because we not using no, what's it called? The diaphragm thing. We not using, like, if we gonna eat your pussy, we gonna eat your pussy. But now you over here.
I ain't eating no pussy that no dick been in, bro. I'm not doing that.
She violated, yo. She violated. It was bad. Like, I was like, man, I can't even fuck with that shit. Like, I'm in my healing stage, and I ain't trying to take nobody serious. I want some, like, let me get this money.
Okay?
Nah, for real. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love yourself because you can't accept that type of shit. Like, when people on that type of time, like, it's like, yo, that's how you feel about me?
Right.
Okay? You feel me? Like, nah,
that is true though. Like, I do feel like whether the girl is gay, straight, or bi, anybody could fucking cheat. Because if you get cheated on by a gay ass film, you ain't gonna be like, man, I'm done with film. I mean, I don't know if you would say that, but I feel like it really ain't like the label. I feel like it's the person. Because I do feel like when people get cheated on by bisexual girls, they be like, man, I'm done with bisexual girls. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, if a film that was a lesbian cheated, you ain't done with films. You know what I'm saying? But damn, at least you got a hit record out of that shit, my nigga.
What? I was like,
at least you got a fire ass single out of that shit.
That shit was like, I was like, I really felt that shit. Like, yes, man. Stay safe, man. Stay safe.
Nah, for real.
When
you actually see the proof, like see the pictures, that shit hurt a little different than
I had to screenshot it because I was like, I was like, my feelings, like, I'm a genuine person, so I love hard. I had to like really, really feel that shit, like, because I was like kind of in denial, like, nah.
But why would you keep
ain't no way
at it? No, you don't gotta do that to yourself neither,
It really, because I was like, that's what made me be like, yo, I'm not fucking with this bitch ever again. It was like literally on
bro,
like,
you gotta remind yourself.
I'm done with this bitch, like, yeah, like, nah, like, you know how you be in toxic shit, like, you know what I'm saying, and then you like, nah, I'm done with that shit. Then you go back. That was it. I was like,
every time you wanted to go back, you looked up that picture like, hell
like, no, fuck no, you ain't finna play with me.
And she said it was her brother, like, woo.
Yeah, she kept
I don't know about that brother shit. I need to see pictures of y'all as little kids.
Yo, for real, like, I'm like, brother, like, nah, that's it's not valid. Like, I already know you lying. Like, it's
you already knew what it was.
Serial lying. Don't ever date a Leo.
Females
like
be bold. Hey, females be bold as hell, man. But look, I know you in your healing stage, so heal on.
Yeah, hey, man, appreciate y'all.
Woo,
hey, go listen to Lane Hoes doing this live.
Huh?
Go tap in. Tap in.
Yeah, tap in.
Listen to Lane Hoes, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
All right. Damn.
Woo,
look, hold on. I got a quick question. Are you wrong if you go through somebody's phone and you actually see some real cheating ass shit?
Am I wrong?
Can they be like, you should have went through my phone?
Yeah, they gonna say that. I'm saying, I fucked that bitch. I knew something was going on. I needed receipts since you wasn't woman enough to come to me when I asked you about it. Because look, if I ask you about it and I give you the chance to come clean about it and you still lying, but I know deep down there's some shit going on, I'm going to go through that phone because I already gave you the motherfucking chance to be honest. So what happened after that, that's on you. It's on you.
Okay, Baltimore.
Both wrong my ass.
Damn.
Jesus told me.
Okay.
God don't make mistakes. God told me to go through your phone. God wouldn't mislead me like that, man. Come on.
I know you said you want to do it to 3:30. We
Girl, I am. Y'all ain't got me boiling over here.
Look.
I want to tell y'all before we go get y'all no Homo merch. All right. We just hit 30 episodes. We just hit 30 episodes. And y'all been supporting us like crazy. We gonna do this more often. Come on here on the live and let y'all talk. And we gonna give y'all different topics because y'all be in our DMs. Y'all know we do guidance from the gay God. So if y'all need any like guidance, send us a DM, send us a question or a topic y'all want us to talk about on the actual show. And once again, get y'all merch, man.
Yeah.
TheNoHomoShow.com.
We all been through some shit, boy.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, we ain't talking about nothing that nobody else can't relate to. So if you didn't been cheated, or she ain't never cheated on nobody, she's a good one, but she been cheated on. So look, we can all relate to everybody's perspective. This is a safe place, it's a judge-free zone. I saw 2 people waiting. So next time we come in here, y'all gotta definitely make sure y'all check in the live, man, so we can get y'all on here. Yeah. All right, say what you need. What you need guidance on. Yeah, send us a DM so we can talk about it. What up, Candace?
Yeah.
The next every episode is every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
We just dropped the episode this week, so go catch up.
Next one with Candace.
I must wasn't supposed to let this story see the light. Nah, Switch, we gonna get you. Switch._1. Next week we got you. We gonna do it again. We gonna say the live and post it too.
All right, y'all. Thank you.